All right, so I'm excited today, guys, because we're here today with two guests of honor, Melissa Hutchison and Dave Fennoy from The Walking Dead, the game, Season 1 and 2. Well, Dave Fennoy was in Season 1, and Melissa Hutchison's the star of Season 2. So, with that out of the way, how are you guys doing today?
Fantastic. Super happy to be here.
Doing great. Life is good.
Life is really good, isn't it? All right. So how'd you know you wanted to be an actor? Kind of a general question.
Oh boy, how did I know? You just kind of know. I grew up always, emulating the cartoons voiceover wise. And then I don't know. I either wanted to be a race car driver, a veterinarian, or an actor. So this one worked out.
You could have been, and you could be all three.
Yes.
I was going to say that. Like, why not all three? All right, so what's it like to record a game that is basically a choose-your-own adventure? Many different things happening all at once, that kind of thing? Is it similar to any other voice acting job?
No, this one, personally, has been quite different.
Yeah, I think it's unique. I've been on a lot of games, but when I first started recording, I realized this is different than any other game I've ever done before. When you are the playable character, as I was in Season 1, Melissa in Season 2, you have a lot of lines. A lot of lines. And because it's episodic, which is also something different, you have even more lines. And because it really is interactive drama, you have to record, what if this happens, and what if this happens, and what if this happens. So it's very different. And the Walking Dead game is very story driven, as opposed to gee, how many of these zombies can I kill?
Right.
Exactly. I don't think a lot of people expected the first Walking Dead game to be interactive storyteller. But again, The Walking Dead is famous for its story, so there's that. And we don't talk about the Walking Dead shooting game. We don't talk about that. Okay. Yeah, you can. Well, I kind of just did.
Nobody's talking about that game.
Even he agrees. All right, were you given any preparation with recording? I know it's like voice acting. It's just you show up, you don't know the lines because they practically give them to you. But with this kind of game, it's really story-driven. So I would think that they would want you to know more about your own character, that kind of thing. Does that make any sense?
Well, I think like every journey we go on as voice actors, and we don't really have a lot of context before we go into the recording session. But I think because of the episodic nature of this, we were able to spend so much time with our characters that as the season progresses, you lock it in, and it doesn't take any effort to get into character. But yeah, it was I don't know. The first recording session was kind of like, well, here's the situation, here's what we want you to be like, and go,
And actually, to correct you, they actually do give you the lines.
That's great. Oh, they do? What?
It's not improvised.
You know what? You really hopefully nail the character or get it 80-90% in the audition. So you kind of know who this character is. When you see the specs, it tells you a little bit about the character, who he is, what his or her motivations are, so forth and so on. And then once you get to script, now it's dissected down even more. Your relationship with this person is this, your relationship with this person is this, and so your reactions are going to be A, B, C, or D, and away you go.
That's great to hear. So normally this would be the part where I ask you guys about your own characters, which is kind of weird coming from The Walking Dead the game, because the player creates the characters themselves. So how would you guys describe your own characters? Like, how would you like play as them in a sense? How would they act in certain situations? If that's an easy question to answer.
Well, I mean, I do play the game, and if this is what you're asking, when I play, at least Season 2, when I'm playing my character, I generally was more of the sassy Clem type situation. But when in Season 1, it was interesting because with Dave, I wanted him to be like the nice, like don't be grumpy, Lee, be nice, Lee. But as Clem, I'm kind of like, be more badass, go for it.
Well, I think the characters are very much like real people. Sometimes you're grumpy. Some mornings you wake up and you didn't get that cup of coffee, and you had an argument with your significant other, and you're just not in a good mood, and everybody you meet that day pays a little bit. So it's that character with whatever mood and reactions that character has, and trying to keep that character real, because we all, you know, we're not always nice. Nice people aren't always nice, and bad people aren't always bad. You know, you could have the worst person in the world, but he loves his dog.
And that's the cool thing about this game. The writers, I mean, the writers at Telltale working on this game are genius. They're just really awesome, brilliant people. So they gave the players that range of emotion to work with. So. And
could you guys say, maybe in your character voices, close out with this interview?
Well, I'm just really happy to be here at Sac-Anime. This is my first time here, and it's a lot better being here with Dave and Lee than killing zombies and stuff. So.
Just as long as Clementine's okay, I'm okay.
Is he a squid or is he an octopus?
He's an octopus, but octoword just didn't quite cut it.
That's very true, of course. So tell us how you got the part.
I auditioned for it.
Oh, all right.
And I paid them off.